welcome back towards episode 42 of my Age of Engineering Let's Play series. Now today what I want to do is take a bit of a back foot on the Age of Engineering for a little bit, on the Advanced Rocketry for today, and possibly the next episode too, because I have been a busy boy. Over the past maybe 5 or 6 days, I have been creating a new base for us. Yes, I have. And I think it looks awesome. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not totally finished yet, but I'm at a stage now where I need to start moving things from this base over to the other base. Basically, I want to have the A system be able to join over the two. So I'm not like when I'm creating the A system over there, I don't have to use a different crafting terminal to what I'm using over here. So what I wanted to do is to create a quantum ring to link our storage up with what's going to be over there, and then I can move all the machines over in the base and recreate them all in the new base. Now obviously I'm not going to do all that on camera in terms of moving all the machines out because we built them all together already, so I'm not going to build them all again because that'll bore you. So I'll take you on a base tour shortly. I'll tell you where things are going to be, and then next episode we'll have another base tour. I'll show you where everything is and how it's working, and then we can go travel in the galaxy because awesome. So yeah, so a couple of things I want to do. Like I say, quantum ring. I want to get some IC2 solar panels because the reactors that are down there, I think we're about done with the plutonium for now. We have like a lot of plutonium. This is the only reason why we're making it is for plutonium. We've got like just short of 5,000 plutonium, tiny plutonium, which that's like what, just under 1,000 or 500-600 worth of plutonium. So we got enough for now. I think I might leave them on, and leave auto crafting over here. Let's connect it up with the quantum ring. At least then we've always got a constant supply of it. Uranium's not got any uses as far as I know in this mod. So we've got 10,000 uranium, and I don't think there's literally any other use for it. It's in the crusher. There's no special use cases for it at all, and there's no uses for this. Anyway, uranium plates. Don't use that for anything, do we? No. So I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty happy that we won't need to use the any of the uranium for anything. So I think we might connect it up and let it run in the background. But I'm not going to use that for power basically in the new base. In the new base, I basically want to create some solar panels because the new base is in space. Yes, it is. We built a space station, so I want to build some solar panels so we can use the sun because it's always sun up there. It's always sunny. It's never rainy. So beautiful. So we're gonna do that in a second. So let's crack on with the quantum rings. Get them running. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and crafted some stuff, but we need to craft some patterns up. So I want to create the patterns with you all. So to make the quantum ring. So what we need to do is you need some quantum rings, and these you need 8 of. We need 16 overall, these quantum rings. And these are fairly straightforward to make. It's just 4 iron, normal iron around it, a dense cable there, and then two logic processors and an engineering processor. So what we're going to do is craft you, and what we're going to do is, again, it's going to put you there. And then we also need to get 1 of these ME quantum link chambers per ring. So we're going to need 2 of these. So these are fairly straightforward to make. We should have everything. Oh, of course, I didn't make the quantum. I didn't make the what's it called? The Fluix pearls. So we need to make some pearls as well. We can get them crafting while we're waiting. So let's just get 10. Why not? 10's enough for me. 60 Fluix. Ooh. Why is he using red sand? How weird. Yes, let's go ahead and craft that. Perfect, that fairly quickly, and we can go ahead and make the quantum link chambers. We'll just craft them on the fly. And we also need some of the what are they called? These entangled singularities. Now, where did we put the other ones? Do we put them in the chest, which is no longer there? There they are. So what we need one of the you need a pair of these quantum entangled singularities. Now we're going to need to set up a process very soon to create like hundreds and hundreds of these, because these are used in the draconic cores for age 13, which I know not there now. We've got 2 more ages to go before that, but we need to get ahead of these because these take a while to create, and we're going to need a lot of these cores. So probably in the next 4 or 5 episodes we're going to be creating some of these creating a new process to create these. I've seen online a pretty cool way of how we can do them, so we're probably going to do that. But yeah, it's pretty damn cool. So we've got the single quantum entangled singularity, and now we should hopefully have some of the pearls. Nope, okay, fine. So while it's crafting up, so we'll look at the solar panel. So while we're waiting for the, let's put you in here first. Crafty. Again, I'm not too fussed with these. I'll go for now because I'm going to go through and I'm going to, when I move everything over, move them into the new, more of these basically, so we can organize all the patterns a lot better. So what we basically want to do in a minute is just get the quantum rings going. So quantum, so we need 16 of you. 16, please, thank you. So we should have most of you already. It's only 2 seconds we need to make. What? Oh, we need 30. We need 32 of the red ones, the yellow ones. That's alright. It's fairly quick to make. That's going to go ahead and craft up all but one. Typical. And then what I want to make is I want to make some solar panels for IC2 to power us. Now we've already got one, which is the basic, well, the normal solar panel for IC2, which we auto crafted a long time ago. So what I basically want to do is I want to get up to the, I think it's the hybrid. Is it the hybrid? No, it's not the hybrid. It is the, it's this one. Yes, it's the ultimate hybrid solar panel. Because this one takes a block of lapis, an advanced solar panel, coal chunks, which is just some compressed coal balls around a block of iron. So again, it's not too difficult at all. Some of this sonarium alloy, which is 4 enriched sonarium around a sonarium alloy in the, wait, what? Sonarium. They both got the same name. Well, that's not confusing at all. Like at all. Okay, anyway. So that one is iridium reinforced plates around one sonarium. Wow, that is expensive for the iridium. Whew. Oh my god. That's fine. We can make. So what I want to do is make all of these. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with what we got to do there. So we're going to go ahead and make this. Again, obviously to make this, we could use this recipe here by making 8 of the hybrids, but that's just a bit too expensive for me. I think, nah, well, no, I think no, I think it's better to use this one because we only need, what, 816 there, we need 16 in here as well to make that one. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to make this recipe because this recipe is cooler looking, I think. But either way, we're going to need to make one of these advanced solar panels, and these are made with irradiated glass, some reinforced advanced alloy plates, and then through the advanced circuits with an irradiated reinforced plate with the normal solar panel which we already have. So we need to go ahead and make this up. So hopefully, I'm not sure what of this we have. So do we have the, obviously we have these circuits, and if we have the alloy as well. So hopefully we have the irradiated glass pane. Do we have that? We do. Awesome. So then we also, so is it just this that we need? Sweet. So we need the reinforced iridium plate, which needs an iridium iron plate, which iridium iron plate is iron around 1 iridium ingot. Really? Is that what you're going to do? No iridium balls? Are you really going to? Wait, we have iridium? How much iridium do we have? 1. Ha! Yeah, we don't have much iridium. Okay. So, in that case, how do we make more iridium? Because I thought these were going to be the iridium balls in the center. Obviously, it's not. So, liberal plus is iridium ore. So we have to go to planet on some planets for that, but we can't do that until we have a do what's it? How do we make these then? Not you, not you, not you. It was you, wasn't it? No. Oh, press the right button. Recipes. So that was the sheldonite in the industrial crusher. Okay. Well, we only need 2 of them for now, so I can deal with that. So let's go ahead and do this then. Let's craft you into you. Get some sheldonite while we're here. Sheldon. I think a Big Bang Theory every time I say Sheldon like that. I think we'll should be right. Let's go in here. Do we have an item buffer there? We should do, right? It's this machine we put in here, right? Yes. That's the bad boy. So wait, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these all in here, and that should then feed this into there. Why are you putting it in there for? How very random. It's using it from that one. But I don't understand these Tetrabomb machines. I don't get it. A lot of Tetrabomb stuff I don't get. Cool. So I'm gonna leave it to do its thing. That's gonna craft us some more of them iridium for us. That should be done fairly quickly. I probably should really make up you so that you are able to know that as well. Okay, so again, solar panels. We need to get the advanced one, which is we should have everything now for this one. No, it's this one is what we need first. So we should have everything for that. Once we have one of you, can I have you? Iron plates. We need 400 of you. Go on, do your business. Look how fast it is. It's so beautiful. So now we can make you, right? Yes, we can. And then we pull you out there again, and then we can put solar, not solarium. Solar advanced. You. Just make you. Can we make you? No, we can't. So let's go ahead and put these in here, and then we can. Again, let's just throw these anywhere for now. I'm not massively fussed about where they are, because I'm going to make them all have a proper home soon. So we need the reinforced plate. So reinforced. Craft me. Can you craft me 2? Yes, you can. You're going to go ahead and do that for me. You've done that already. Awesome. And then, so we should have the solar again. So to make the solar, we need you, which is you. So now we should have you, which is a solarium part. I think I'd put these in here. I did. I knew I made them at a time. So you. One of the big reasons why I don't want to have the reactors in the new base because they're so loud. Awesome. And you know, I don't want loud things. It's like all the time. It's like shh. Anyway, so solar. So now we should theoretically be able to make the full advanced solar panel, right? No, of course not, because that'd be too easy. We need some advanced circuits. We need the reinforced plate. So we just craft you, and then the circuits. Now we should have everything for these advanced circuits. We shouldn't need to craft anything for these. Craft before. Yeah, should have everything for it. Awesome! I love having all crafting things prepared. And then we're doing the solar, so now we should be able to make the advanced solar panel as an upgrade recipe. Beautiful. And then we can now look at making the hybrid ultimate, which is a block of lapis. Don't have to worry about that one. A coal chunk block, which is an iron block. This is a block. Iron block. I'm about iron block. Around compressed coal balls, and hopefully. We have everything not using obsidian. Not thank you, because obsidian is a lot lower than that. Where are you? Where are you? Where's my iron? There's my ore ingots. Okay, random. Random. Just make me a block. Why not? I suppose. Random as that. Alright, fair enough. Do what you want, whatever. So solar again, and then so you. So now that's these done, these and these done. So and the advanced. So all we need to do now is the solarium alloy, which is on solarium alloy, which is a iridium reinforced plate around solarium. And this is we've got this already. I made loads of these solariums already, by basically putting a block of glowstone in the what's it? The molecular transformer from 9 million EU, which is nothing. So let's go ahead and make this bad boy. We should have enough for you. Do we have? How much iridium do we actually have? 167. So we've got plenty for now. Do we have any? We don't have that recipe created. No, cool. So then we need to make you. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. I gotta use 50, like, what, 30 of them. You and you and you and you and you. There we go. Oh, you absolute bloody idiot. I overwrote that recipe, didn't and make you again. So, So now we should be able to make this bad boy. Nope, because we're going to have to make you. Take you out. Let's do it over right again. And just make 1, 2. Why can't we make any more of you? But we thought we had some more of the iridium. Okay. We might not have enough iridium, but we have enough for 1. Should be fine. So then you and you. It's you, isn't it? Oh, you bloody idiot. You? Oh, am I already there? Oh, enriched then, which is irradiated uranium. Oh, and that is uranium around glowstone. Oh, that's easy. Well, that's easy. I'll just speak too soon. Want to be like terribly expensive next thing. So now we make you. God, I need to remember to like make these. Let's just make 8 of you to make 1, and then let's make you and you and you and you. Take it out. Make you. Beautiful. And now make 1 of you. Should be able to make you. We can, and we can't make you yet, obviously, can we? So let's go put these in here. Craft up that solarium alloy plate thing. Again, I'm going to put them all here for now, and I'll sort them out later because I don't have time to be sorting them all out now. Effort, and I'm going to move it all back anyway. So you awesome. Let's put you back in there. Right, so for the solar, we need another one of these solarium ink. We need 2 of you overall. So 2 of everything for you. Yes, you do. Only 32 more, really more. Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft you up, which then should be fairly quick theoretically, because we've only got a craft. That, yeah, because you're like super quick now with the compressor. So all we should literally have to do. Oh, craft this in place as well. Ah, beautiful. Anyway, so let's go back to you, and then we should have 1 of you, so we should be able to make you. Where's the advance? Where's this thing gone? Oh, it's there. Make you. So that's again fairly quick to make you. Awesome. What was the other thing we're missing from here? We're missing coal chunks. We need to make some more coal chunks. Okay, so let's get some coal. Coal. 2 more of you, please. Thank you. Do you? What? Yeah, there we go. And then we should have everything we need now for this. Awesome. So now I'm going to head and craft 3 of these. I'm just going to set that going, and then now we should have everything we need to make the quantum ring, and we should be beautiful and everything ready to go. And now that's all the all crafting done. So let's get the solar going. So can you make me 3 of you overall? How expensive is that? So we have to do some. So we need. Okay. Can maybe 2 of you. Missing uranium. Of all things to miss, uranium. How are we missing uranium? So what we can do is something which I don't like doing, but it's fine. I think we can throw you in there, right? Nope. Damn you. Damn you, bean. You can't. Oh, in there. There we go. Now if we get uranium again. Let's get you for now and throw you into there. I thought we could put that. Oh, it's the compressor. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Promise. So I'm gonna go ahead and do you now. Should we put you in? Come on. You. There we go. So now we should be able to get out of this room because it's loud. Now we should be able to make this, the solar panels, get them going. Go on. Give me 2 of you. I need 2. Awesome. So I'll go ahead and do you and craft that. Usually use 64 uranium. Ouch. That's cool. Right. So now we should have everything for the quantum rings. So let's go ahead and get the 16 of these that we need. Oh, my mouse isn't working. There we go. And then also the quantum chambers. We should have everything for you. So Of course, then we quartz glass. So you and then you and then you. So we need 1 and we need 2 of you. Beautiful. So now what we can do is go set this up by not throwing it on the floor. What I want to do is the system will go offline in a minute. That's fine. So what I want to do is basically this cable that's here, I want that to create this into a quantum ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this quantum ring here, and then we can connect this up to there and remove this connection from here. Yeah. So what you do is put the quantum ring of the blocks in a ring like this, as the name suggests, and then put the quantum link chamber in the middle. And that forms a multi-bus like this, which looks lovely. And then all you got to do is get one of your quantum entangled singularities and put it into there, like so. Now this is now linked. Now once we feed this with power, so we could do that now, because it's not going to make much of a difference. It will make a difference. That's fine. So let's get the what crafting do we have going on? You're doing you. That's fine. We can disturb you. I'm not too fast. So what we're going to do now is we're basically remove all the storage. We're only going to leave the drives. Nope. Yeah, we're going to remove all the storage entirely from the network. So just break you. This should die off in a second. I'm going to imagine, because there's no power going to you anymore. There we go. So that's now died. Oh, apparently this is 3 channels still, which makes literally no sense. Unless it's you still, but I don't know. Anyway. I'll put you there and put you there for now. So now you're feeding to you. You see a little particle effect going on there, and that means that this is now theoretically receiving a link. Yes, it's gone into 3 channels. I don't understand what the 3 channels are. Unless it's on about these. There's 4 of them. Anyway, that's fine. So that's the link to this. So what you need to go down is go to our other base, which is beautiful. And go over there. So let's go have a quick base tour of our space station. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. And boom. By the way, I'm using 2 of the matter receivers that we created last episode with the advanced charge teleporter for us to teleport around. It's quite easy to make this. It's just some redstone, some diamonds around a charge port, and the charge port again it's just some 4 ender pearls, 2 iron, and a block of redstone. So it's really cheap, and that allows us just to do it like shift right click and choose different dimensions, choose different matter receivers we've already been to, and we can teleport to them right clicking. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the bridge of my new spaceship. You can see it on the map in the top right corner, the full layout. But we'll go to it in a second. So what I have here is basically this is the view over the front of the ship. Now I'm hoping this is the right direction. I've looked at some videos online, and every time I've looked at them, they've always flown east. Like they've always the ship, like the sky. You'll see in a minute. It rolls from east to west, which makes sense because that's like what happens with the world. But I'm hoping that we're going to fly that way and not like fly sideways, because it'll look quite stupid if we're flying sideways on my ship. But yeah, so this is the bridge. Down here, you see I've got a gravity controller which I made off camera, and that is like really quite simple to make. It's all that does is basically well, I'll show you. Like it is a machine switch block, a piston, and a block of redstone, and this basically gives gravity in our dimension that we're in here. So we can choose the gravity level. Currently, we're at 1 gravity, which is like Earth gravity, and then you can change it. You can put it all the way down to like 0.1, or you can get a jumpy, or you can put it back all the way up to full, which I like it as because it keeps us normal. And then we've got our oxygen vent and stuff here, which you brought across from the little ball spaceship over there, and that's feeding the entire ship oxygen. Bear in mind, because this is so large, I had to change the config setting just so that it would see the ship as being a full ship. If you don't change the config setting, you can only build a ship in a 32 by 32 size. Obviously, this is a lot bigger the ship than 32 by 32, so I changed it to use volumetric figures rather than block figures. So that's just a config setting. If you want to know anything more, give me a shout in the comments or have a quick Google. It'll tell you on Google. So yes, that's pretty cool. You can down here you can see my EU room, which is not finished yet. A lot of the ship has got a lot of unfinished things, but I want to go to other planets, so I want to show you all before we do anything else. This here is the main room. So this is where we've got all these terminals here, the ME storage terminals, which is going to show us the amount of items we have stored in our network. It's going to show us things like diamonds and circuits and emeralds and iron, and it's basically just going to show us how much I've got everything. So we're all going to have everything. And we've got 4 different walls here for different things I want to do. I'm thinking one of these walls, maybe this wall, and maybe this wall is going to be our storage walls, where we're going to have our storage drawers attached to it. So it's going to keep it looking pretty. And then these 2 walls here are going to have something else on them. I think one of them is going to be for our tools, so we're going to have some dimension stuff set up on one of them, I think. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the second one. I'm thinking maybe ore processing. I think I was going to have, hopefully having that there anyway. Some sort of ore processing on one of these walls, so we have some alloy smelters, just so we can keep things looking pretty. And I want to have some RF tool screens in here as well, just so we can control like the quarry and stuff. And then beneath us, here we have a big room underneath here. This is basically a big empty room at the minute. This is where I plan to put the draconic power storage reactor big thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the massive big multi-block from Draconic Evolution, which is like a massive capacitor bank which stores billions and billions and billions of RF. So it's quite big, so we need a big room for that. I'm hoping it's going to fit in there. I think, if I remember rightly with the size of it, it should fit in there, but we're going to find out. So yeah, this is my favourite room. This is where we're going to be spending most of our time from now on, once you have everything set up in here. Then what we've got, here's the corridor, and down here to the right in the corridor, we've got our airlock where we can go in here. I can't go in all the way in, because we've got in, we lose oxygen. But in here is where the space station is outside. So we've got like a hangar there. Let's put the other shoes on, we can go see it. So what I'll put out here. Why are we not going to oxygen? We've got a full. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't have the helmet on. There we go. So we've got a big hangar in here, which is basically where like ships will come in and land in here, and then you'd be able to go inside here and do your stuff in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think somebody's out because it gives us the step boost. And then I come down here again. We've got the calculator room, and there's also going to be something else in here, but I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, because I don't think calculator's going to fill this room up. This room here is basically where all like calculator stuff's going to go. So we're going to move all from that room downstairs. We're going to put it all in here with some again, same again with the storage drawers somewhere. Make it look pretty, make it look cool. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this room. It looks pretty cool, and I really, really, really love the views from these rooms. I think the rooms look amazing. You can see the little side pod over there, but it's so cool. And you see, I've already got a terminal here. It doesn't link to anything because there's nothing to link to, but that'll all be fixed once we put a quantum ring in shortly. Then here we have our trophy room. So it's not a very fancy room. The floor is made out of diamonds, and all the stands are made out of diamond blocks. So it's not a cheap room, but it's not the biggest room. I didn't want to make too much of a big room, but it's basically where all our trophies are going to go. So as we get the rest of the trophies for the series, they can all go here, and we can make things look beautiful. So we now have somewhere to store our trophies and to show off that we've got lots of diamonds. So yeah. I'll show you up. And then in here we have our IC2 room and the Tech Reborn room. So we're going to have all the IC2 machines on this side, I think. And then on this side here, we're going to have all of the Tech Reborn. I say all. There's like two or three of the Tech Reborn machines here, and then basically have like a walkway in the middle to like separate the two. I'm not sure how I'm going to make them look yet. I'm still a bit undecided about how it's all going to look. But I haven't been able to move anything over until we've moved the A system over, and not meant to do that to our quantum ring. So again, that's what we're doing that today, so I can move everything over off camera between episodes. And then in here we have the mechanism room. Now, obviously, we haven't done a mechanism yet, so this is pretty useless at the minute. It's going to be an empty room for the next few episodes, but it will be used very soon. And again, I'm not sure if the whole room is going to be used for mechanism. We might put some like advanced rocketry stuff on this side, possibly. But as far as I know, looking at some of the mod pack now, we don't need any of the advanced rocketry machines anymore. So I'm not really going to use them because they're a lot slower than the other machines we've got around about, and they're so big, so they're cool looking, but I don't think we need to use them. I want efficiency from now on. And then that's the end of this corridor here, and then from here we go down these stairs. And this is where we get a bit more unfinished. So in here we have the massive, what's the large machinery rooms. This is where we're going to have our immersive engineering stuff. We're going to have the crusher and the crusher and stuff like that. Possibly going to have the void ore miners, one like here underground, which, well, you're going to see the top of it here, and then the rest of it's going to be under the ship, and then the same again over here is what I'm thinking, because we don't need to see them, and it needs to see through the ship, so we obviously need a hole in the ship. But we can't have a hole in the ship if we lose oxygen, so I think if we have the void ore miner like top of it there, It'll look pretty cool. Well, it'll look cool because you can't see it, but it'll look cool from outside. You'll see two big beams shooting down towards the earth. But yeah, I think it'll look pretty cool. So I'm probably going to do that in between episodes as well. You see, I've already run some of the cables around array, so there's already a cable here coming down ready for this room to augment this room up. And then here you can see this is the back end of the ship, and we've got a lot of room in here. This is basically where I'm going to build the mechanism reactor. It's a bit dark in here at the minute, so obviously I will make it look a lot brighter like we have done up here. But this is where we're going to build our mechanism reactor, which is freaking huge. I mean, it's massive. So we're going to build that in here. Not really because we need to build it, because we're not going to need the power too much, I don't think, but mainly because it's cool to build and it's fun to play with, and I want to play with it, so I'm going to play with it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we have here on the side, we have two side bridges, which go out. So look at this one first. Now these link out between the main ships. You can see this is the main ship here, and these little side pods here. Now what the idea is with these side pods, these are going to be where most of our power generation is going to be. So I've made this wide enough for the biggest calculator thing we can set up. So we can set up a big calculator in either this pod or the other pod to generate loads and loads of power passively. And also, I wanted to fill the back wall with capacitors on both of these pods. So this is the first pod, and they're both identical. All of the paths are a little bit different in size because it's really irritating me, but you know. So they are identical. They've got different different colored blocks inside of them. By the way, these are painted glowstone with anti-blocks. So anti-blocks is just some I think it's just some stone around some glowstone. It's really cheap to make, and they're beautiful. I really like the color. There's it looks lovely. And when you paint them with glowstone, they become torches / a light source. So it gives you lots of light in the room, and you don't have to use torches anywhere. So I think it works really well in this area up here. I'm really happy with it. In here, I think it looks really cool, like little lights upstairs. And then the last room that I have at the minute is, if you go down here and then down it again, is the A2 room, which is a little bit dark at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the helmet on, put night vision on. So in here, this is where our new A room is going to be, which is going to be nice and pretty and awesome. You see, I've already started wiring some stuff up in P2P and some stuff into the other side. So I've got as far as I could before we needed to do our quantum ring. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's build our quantum ring. I'm going to put that right here. I think, yeah, put it there. So what we're going to do is quantum ring is, you've got to, is that going to get in the way of that? No, it should be fine. So what we're going to do is, again, build the same 8x8 like so, with the quantum link chamber in the middle. Again, get the attached. So don't forget these come in pairs, so make sure you put one pair in the other one, and the same pair, so they want the other pair into the other chamber. That's how they talk to each other. They talk to each other via the pairs, so don't get them mixed up. I'm not sure if it will let you add them together, but make sure you don't get them mixed up, as you will have issues like big stone. So let's get some dense cables. Do we have some blue dense cable? That's fine. We use some of the blue one. Awesome. So we'll bring this out from there. Why not? Because it's not in the way of anything. Let's put you. Don't put it back on. Do I? Yeah, let's put you on there. Come on, gimme. Yep, we go. Not gonna go on that. Oh, I need the helmet. The shift. Okay, never mind. Get that. We can't do the hover upgrade because that's a part of the helmet. So we're gonna do this, and then because I don't really want it to affect that, I'm gonna pull this down there, and then these dense cable or any cable have to go into the middle block like so. And then you can see it is now all lit up. So in theory, we have an error. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not at all what I wanted to see. So what we're going to have to do is shimmy on back over to the other base and check out what's going on over there. So set this to home and go back to here. Makes traveling between the two dimensions so much quicker, so you don't have to use the rocket, and we're having a hell of a lag issue. Give me a second, let me fix the lag issue. Right, and we're back. I'm not sure what happened there. It does sometimes when you're teleporting around, so it's a pain in the rear end. Alright, okay, so this is now connected in. I'm still seeing the 3 channels. I'm not too sure of why we're seeing the 3 channels, in all honesty, because this is not connected to the main thing, unless that's connected to it, but that should not be connected to it. Let's start destroying things. So So you're definitely not connected because you're on blue and you're on green. And you're going up. Where are you going actually? Where are you going? What do you connect to? I can't remember what you connect to. Let's go upstairs. You go up that tower. Okay, of course. So this connects to these big. Yeah, I remember now. I remember now. So let's figure out why this is playing hard to get. Does it possibly need one of these? Let's possibly try breaking you. That's fine. And breaking you again. That's fine. Now this is on a different subnetwork to that. So in theory, let's use the one for now. Put you there. You get powered. 25 into there. It's possible it needs to go blue and blue, I suppose. It's possible. So now it's blue. But is that... So we're quick checking the space station and let's see what we're like up there. And then... They're still red over here. Right, give me a second, let me quickly debug this, figure out what's going on with this, and I'll be right back with you and find out the issue. Alright guys, I think it's assed it. You can see now we can see the all our items in the space station. I'm using the terminal here. We can see all of our items that are in our drawers and our drives right here, which is awesome. So I figured out what the issue was. The issue wasn't anything that we'd done wrong, it's something I did wrong. So as you can see here, this is exactly the same as we left it, with the cable coming down and going in. You can see there's 22 channels going into this quantum ring. Bear in mind, you can only send, as far as we're aware, 32 channels over per quantum ring. So do bear that in mind with when you set this up. We can't put 32 on each face. It's only 32 channels in and out. That is it. No, so we can only have 32 channels going in. So we've got 22 being used already. That will go down as we move things over, obviously, and move things over to here. But if we go have a look, I'll show you what the issue was. Let's go back home again. Hopefully we won't have the issue with the lag again. No, we don't. As you can see, our input as well, sorry, our output has gone up by just under 1,000. That's because each quantum ring uses about 400 RF per tick. And to do bear that in mind as well, when you're creating your quantum ring, you do need to make sure you have a plentiful source of power. At the minute we're using a lot less because our all mine is turned off because we had a backlog in our crusher, so it's all turned off at the minute, ready for us to move. So we will need to look at upping our power very, very, very soon. But yeah, so if we go over to here, the issue was, you can see it's taking this part up here. We had a core here, so we have one of these 16K cores here, which was linking to this green cable, which was then linking to this this controller here. So that was trying to link this controller with the controller on our spaceship. Now, obviously, we can't have like any normal network, we can't have more than two central controllers per network. So that was causing confliction between the two, which was causing the network of the quantum ring not to work. And why is that showing 0 now? What it was showing? Dang it. I don't know. But we know it works. I think we might have to do some sort out some of the chunk loading in the other dimension. I hope it all works in the dimension because it'd be a pain if it doesn't. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. We got that working quite nicely, and then we also should have the solar panels ready as well, right? Do we have this? And of course we have no power. Of course, so we can't check that. So let's go back to the space station and check to see if they're there. Cause it should be in the AE system waiting for us. Let's just check the chunk load boundaries. It's possible I managed to chunk load these. Let's just chunk load all of these for now. Again, I will get 3 of the chunk loaders from extra utilities and put them across the ship, rather than using the FTB utilities one. Let's just double check everything still says right down there. So that's now showing nothing. That definitely said 22 minutes ago. Like, I'm not kidding. That definitely said 22 minutes ago. Like, definitely. Like, I'm certain it did. Oh, how annoying. Well, I'm moving everything over pretty damn quick, sharp anyway. So we shouldn't have to worry about it for too long. But that is rather frustrating that it's come out again. So we can't even check the thing because we've got no power on that thing. Right, okay, well that might be where we have to end it for today. We made the solar panels, we saw that we made them. I saw what we can do if we can just, for sake of testing, we can go see it, get them out, and then we know we've got them at least. So to break you for a second again. How frustrating. How very frustrating. Get you and put you there. Take a second to connect in, but in theory you should in a second when you connect. There you go. So now we should have the solar panels, right? Yes, we have 2 of the ultimate hybrid solar panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them up on the space station to give us lots and lots and lots of EU. I'll show you where they are again once we get into the next episode and I've got everything over there. But for now, that is pretty cool, and I think that is where we're going to think it for today. So I kind of want to end it with that quantum in the background. Let's just try this again before we go. Let's break all you. Let's probably just no, use the blue one. Put you there. So obviously we're chunk loaded here because this is chunk loader here. Cast using the extra utility chunk loader. So in theory. I think it might be something wrong with chunk loading. I think there must be something wrong with chunk loading. That is irritating. That is very, very irritating. Space station. Right, so quickly, I just figured out why we wasn't having the connection issue, or why I was having the connection issue, and why it wasn't working. It was because I was a derp, and you do need power, obviously, on the second half of the network. These quantum rings don't transfer any sort of power, so the power we had on the space station does not come through this quantum ring. So what I've done is I have a quartz fiber cable, which I've used before in other places. Obviously, that quartz fiber cable only transfers power; it does not transfer any ME signals. And then I've put a normal ME glass up next to that, which then transfers power. So now what this is doing, this cable here is purely used for transferring power between this network and the and the quantum ring. So it basically gives this whole side of the network power. So now we can see there's 22 channels in use here. So if we shimmy on back over to the space station, we should see that downstairs we have 22 channels coming to here. Awesome. So we go over here again. We should be able to see everything in here. Brilliant. Awesome. Beautiful. So that is literally what I want. Quickly wanted to show you before we end the episode, just so that I could show you what was going wrong with that and show my dope. But yeah, that's where I'm going to call it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you did like the episode, and it's a bit of a long one today again, please do hit the like button. It does help the channel a lot. If you're not already, please do consider subscribing. You know, you don't have to, but it'd be nice just to show your support to the channel. It's a small channel, obviously, so it does help out a lot. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.